Cancer, welcome to I'm the Monad Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members, welcome to new subscribers, and welcome to those who are returning. I appreciate your love and support. Become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos, members only videos, as well as monthly readings. Cancer, I'll be doing your reading here from the Dust to Onyx Tarot. Let me get you some good shuffles in, and we will begin your reading. Cancer. Give you a nice three-way split. All right, Cancer, let's get into it. Maybe someone was a little bit too greedy here, Cancer, okay? Someone heavily focused on, I'm here monetizing, but money, okay? So much so that I feel like they lost money or they didn't get some money. I wanted some money. Okay, I wanted what was due me. So whatever this person felt like was due them, okay, they did not receive it. And I'm here and they're not going to. I feel like they were promised this by this mama staff in reverse. Maybe, supervisor, boss, job, or who knows, okay? This person might have presented, Cancer, I feel like this might be you, okay, in terms of the one who may have lost some money, okay, or may have been very focused on believing that you were going to receive a huge portion of money, income, finances, okay? I'm also hearing something about property, okay? I'm hearing something in someone else's name, all right? Somebody told you that maybe I feel like I feel like it's this mama staff in reverse, told you that they had access to it, okay, access to something that didn't belong to them, a property that didn't belong to them, and they could get you in there or get you finances from it or something, a building, okay, property. Okay, I heard the word dynamics. Okay, this person here, I'm hearing a frequent user. This person, this mama staff in reverse, is a user. They like to lie to people. Okay, try to make people think that something is coming in for them that's not. They smoke and mirrors. They present a lot of illusions here. Okay, they try to act like they're pure and innocent. Okay, but they're not. Okay, this person is an all-out. I heard tattleteller, but I'm feeling like talebearer. Isn't that a liar? Okay, they tell a lot of tales. Okay, falsehoods, things that aren't true. Okay, they like to present illusions to people. Okay, I'm hearing trust, so you will trust them. Okay, present themselves once again as sweet, kind, innocent, pure, of pure intention. They might even act childlike. Okay, they might do, soft and sweet, talk like that. Try to present themselves as just soft, little sweet, innocent. I'm just a little baby. That type of thing. Okay, and really they hell on wheels. Okay, it's a way to woo people away. I knew this girl years ago. Okay, years ago. She didn't act like a baby, but she did speak very, very soft. It's like, bitch, what? You couldn't hear her. Like, you be having a whole conversation and she's just talking like this, blah 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 blah. And it's like, what? So the guy that I was dating at the time, he knew her, of course. He introduced me to her. He said she does that to draw people in. Okay, so she can get out of them what she wants. I'm like, what? What is that? Open your mouth. People think that that's cute or sexy or something, like people going to be wooed and swayed by that. And you know what? There are people who are. Okay, obviously, because that girl I'm not talking about that I knew, trust me, when she got upset, what all that, please, okay, on 10, all right, the loudest person in the room, all right, so it's like you don't have to talk like that, okay. But anyway, that's what you have. I'm not saying that this is this person. No, I'm just sharing a story, okay? Because some people will think that. But no, that's this mama staff in reverse. Okay, try to. I'm so sweet, innocent. Look at all this that I can do for you. Okay, lies. Have to blind people again. Okay, to their illusions, to their trickery, masking. I am hearing. Okay, they try to present themselves as, or presented themselves here. I feel like this is you, Cancer, but if it's not, take it as it resonates. As far as the person who may have lost, who believed this person. Okay, that something was going to be balanced, something was going to be fair, it was going to be justice, that it was due you, that something new would be coming in for you here, having access. I mean, like really having access to a property that doesn't belong to them. You believe that? Okay, like they're sweet and kind. No, a person who does it is not sweet and kind. Okay, a person who's all outright telling you, I have access to somebody's shit that don't belong to me, I can steal it from them. That's what they're saying. This is a thief. They're not a friend. If they're gonna thieve from somebody else, then goddamn, they're going to thieve from you as well. Okay, there's not no sweet, kind, innocent motherfucker. Okay, but nevertheless, all right, this person here, okay, was saying to you that there was going to be some justice here for you, that this was going to be fair and balanced. Something new was coming into you, but I feel like they probably told you that it was going to take some time, but just be patient. It's coming, I promise. Okay. Seduction, okay, again, a way to pull people in. Probably read that book, The Art of Seduction. Probably also read that book, The 42 Laws of Power. Okay, is it the 42? I remember that book. That was a big thing when I was in college. Okay, and that was like in the early 90s. I didn't get that book till much later. I started reading that book. I was like, no insane person need read this. This book is not for everyone, but it's probably a whole lot of insane people that have read it. These people out here stealing from people, and I'm gonna steal their destinies and all of this type of shit. Okay, but let's just keep on going here. Okay, probably had this Papa staff working with them. Okay. I'm hearing another person, but I heard who had no control. Okay, this person had no control over this mama staff in reverse. Okay, they're both some liars, etc., etc. Okay, fraudsters. But I feel like, wow, I just heard chief of staff. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, but I feel like this mama staff in reverse had control over this papa staff. This person just had no power, powerless. Okay, but they do come off like a schemer. I'm hearing, okay, this papa staff in reverse, just as much as this mama staff in reverse, okay. They whatever they said to you, Cancer, okay, or whomever, take it as it resonates. Once again, I feel like they told a lot of people this, the same thing, the same story, played over and over and over again, okay, to quite a few people. Okay, or more than one, more than just you. Okay, we got access. I got access to somebody's property that don't belong to me. Okay, we're gonna steal this shit. In other words, and we gonna break you off something. Okay, of course you would have had to do something. Okay, I'm sure. All right, that obviously was going to be to these two benefit, but not yours. Okay, although they made you think that it would be. I'm not sure, do these people really believe their story or their lies? Okay, but let's continue on here. Okay, I heard property damage. Okay, I don't know, maybe they damaged the property, they want to damage the property. Okay, but schemes, okay, is what I'm hearing. Right, so I feel like there were people lined up. Okay, you weren't the only one waiting for some payout here, or waiting for this person who supposedly had access to somebody else's property. We're gonna get all of this money, okay, and we're gonna pass it out to you, so on, and whosoever else here. Okay, but of course, you got to help us. All right, let's continue on. Now, these two here might have been warned, or maybe you were warned, okay, to not partake in this, okay, what these two had going on, what they were proposing to you, okay, and what they wanted you to do in order to participate, okay, to get your peace. Okay, I feel like you were warned, maybe a religious leader, okay, somebody who is maybe from an institutional some kind of organization, maybe a person, like I said, a religious leader, maybe a spiritual leader. So I feel like you were warned to let this, don't participate in that bullshit. Okay, I'm hearing because them two are liars and they're frauds and they're lying to you. I'm hearing something about quickly. Okay, like quickly remove yourself from this situation, and don't be a part of this. Okay, because what you're being told that you're going to receive, you're not going to receive it, and you're gonna be somewhere heartbroken. You were told. Okay. But the temptation got in. You might have even been told that it might bring an end. Okay, because we're talking about stealing. Okay, them saying we got access to someone's property, someone else's shit that's not ours. That's, thieving, stealing. Okay, maybe the temptation is here. Maybe they made it look so goddamn good. Okay, I don't know, but I feel like not only you were warned, don't do it. Don't listen to them motherfuckers. Okay, don't participate. Okay, because you're gonna lose out in the end, and it may bring an end here. You possibly could go to jail, prison, whatever. Okay, maybe lose your job. Who knows? Karma. Okay, just for taking something, stealing something, because you would be participating in the stealing too, something that does not belong to you. But I feel like, once again, the temptation, it was just too great, it was just too strong. Okay, and there might have been other people here too who were convincing you that, oh, it's gonna work. Okay, let me see. You got a Papa blade and a Mama blade upright. See where these other two were in reverse. Okay, they may have looked like they really didn't know that much of what they were talking about. Who's it? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, but let me see. I feel like these two may have been older people. I feel like they were encouraging you. They were working with these two people here that are in this Papa Blade and this Papa staff and Mama staff in the reverse. That they were participating. They may have been older. They may have acted like they were experts here with this. Okay, we can assure you, trust us. Okay. And some kind of way they might have tried to convince you that this was not unethical, okay, what they were doing. Okay, these people, they might have been professionals, professional people, and convinced you, okay, that this was the thing to do, that this was going to, it's got something to do with the property here with the four staffs, maybe a house or something like that, that this is the thing to do. Okay, it's going to work. It's going to be happy times. Okay, you're going to get all this money. All right. Okay, and we are going to be celebrating. Okay, what about the person who it belongs to? Okay, fuck them, screw them. Okay, all of us thieves are going to be celebrating, having a ball. Okay, but what about the person who it belongs to? Who cares? They'll be ass out. Hopefully they'll be homeless. Okay, maybe this is what they were thinking. Obviously, maybe this was this person's home. Like I said, a property, and this is in someone else's name. Okay, what about them? Okay. I'm hearing they don't need to know. This was their attitude. So I feel like whatever they said to you, okay, however they said it, trying to, the temptation, you're going to get all this money, you're going to get this great amount of money, we all going to be celebrating, everything's going to be wonderful and great, we're going to have this wonderful lavish lifestyle and so on and so forth, okay, this beautiful home, okay, so on and so forth. That person will never know, okay, that person may not have even known that they had a house, okay, or whatever this property is. Okay, who it actually belongs to. So I feel like you opened yourself up to it. Okay, and said, okay, I'll go for it. I'll do it. I'll participate. I feel Capricorn, I'm sorry, Cancer. Oh, I hope I ain't been calling you Capricorn the whole time. Cancer. I don't think I have. If I have, oops, this is Cancer. I feel like now you wish you hadn't have participated. You had to do something. They weren't going to just give it to you. I don't know what they asked you to do, but you opened yourself up to, let's just say at this point, participating. I feel as though you probably wish you would have listened to your intuition or listened to the spiritualist, okay, or religious leader or whatever it was, okay, telling you don't participate in that, okay, don't listen to that, don't go in that direction, okay. I'm hearing, well, someone used the bathroom. You probably heard the toilet flush. Let me close my door. We just gonna say that toilet flush was confirmation. All right. I mean, everybody, we flush them all day long. You know what I'm saying? But you just don't want to like hear it over your video. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay because it's a normal thing. Hopefully, that's what we're all flushing. Okay, but some people don't. Okay, but let's just keep on going. All right. I feel like you probably got to a place where you kind of wish that you would not have participated and listened to this person telling you, don't participate in that. Okay, don't go in that direction here. Because whatever you were promised, Cancer, you didn't receive it. Okay? I feel like your life, whatever the great, wonderful, and we all gonna have a wonderful lifestyle and lavish. We all gonna get this money. We all gonna party and celebrate and blah 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 blah. None of that shit happened. And I feel like right now you may feel silly. Okay, stupid, and honestly, you may have lost some money because, like I said, Cancer, if it's not you, take it as it resonates. This might be your property. Okay, someone did this surrounding a property that belongs to you. Okay, but nevertheless. Determining, okay, I'll participate in being a fucking thief, okay, taking some shit, a home or property that doesn't belong to me and get some money out of it. I don't know what they're gonna do, sell it or something. I don't know, okay, or whatever. You're still gonna receive. You knew it wasn't the person the people who were telling you this. You knew it wasn't theirs. You knew it was this person or whoever knew that they would be stealing. And maybe even if the person didn't know that who they were stealing from, it's still stealing. It's not theirs. If they didn't know that they even had a property, okay, it's still theirs. You may have very well lost some resources yourself, like everybody here was trying to do to someone else. Like, fuck them. Who cares what happens to them? Okay. Yeah, just a risk here that you should not have taken. Okay, and because I feel like where you were in life, I feel like you were doing fine. Okay, taking care of yourself. Okay, independent, doing well financially, 9 of coins upright. Okay, but yeah, somebody convinced you to do some bullshit to go against someone or to steal something from someone and to win it all. Cause now I feel like you're sitting somewhere in regret. Okay, wishing that you hadn't when you had the world in your hands when you were doing just fine, and now here the karma is blowing up on you. All right, and you might be here in the 7 of Staffs in reverse, having a difficult time. Okay, handling the regular, everyday, mundane things of life. Okay, where you were grounded. That should have been turned upside down. And here you are in the tower. Okay, well, once again, Cancer. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. If it's not you, anything else for Cancer. I just heard the word blowback. Yeah. Okay. So what people were trying to do to someone, it blew back on them. Okay. And I'm here and you participate. Okay. You trusted this person, or at least you trusted that they knew, okay, or these people here knew what they were talking about. Okay. I'm hearing they were lying, and I only feel like in the sense of maybe they really thought, confirmation, maybe they really thought that this was going to work, but they might have been lying about what they was going to give you, or that, that they were going to give you anything. Okay, anything else for Cancer? Hey, I'm a fan. Hold on, I'm trying to get that thing pointed right at your face, and I'm hot. Okay, I'll fix it. Okay, Cancer. So, there we go. Okay, better. All right. Okay, let me see. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, there wasn't going to be any financial expansion here for you. And I'm really hearing nor for them. I really think that they thought that they were going to, that this was going to happen for them. That they were going to have the whole world in their hands, everything that they wanted, materialistically, okay? You know, through stealing money, here they are. Everybody is, I feel like, in a will of misfortune. Okay, I'm here including yourself. Look at this, 6 of coins in reverse. You may have lost a lot here financially. Burdened, I am hearing. If you were hesitating to take that cut, if you were contemplating that confirmation, contemplating at one point that maybe I shouldn't do this, okay, when this person told you that you better not do that shit, don't participate in that shit with them people. If you were hesitating or you were contemplating about it, I feel like now you wish 8 of coins upright. I feel like you wish you would have gone a different direction and listened to the person who was telling you, do not do it. Do not participate. Look at this. Ace of coins in reverse. Do not participate. Things are well for you now. Okay, hold on to what you have. Okay, if it's meant for you to have more, by some money just falling into your lap, you will have more. But here it is. Ace of coins in reverse. Okay. Yeah, a lot fell out. Okay. Well, I didn't, too many cards fell out. I feel like you're pissed right now because you wish you would have walked away. Maybe you're mad at these people, but really, you know, we're adults. I just feel like maybe I could have said being mad at these people, but really you walked across the threshold and said, okay, I'll do it. And you had warning. You had fair warning, I'm hearing, okay? And again, Cancer, if this is not you, maybe this was done to you, okay? From the Inner Garden Oracle Vision, okay? Stop searching forever. Stop searching forever. Happiness is just next to you. That's the thing, Cancer. It's like, oh, if this isn't you, but if it is, you were doing fine. You had what it is. You know, you were comfortable. You were in the 9 of coins. And you were told, don't do it. Do not go this way. Okay? Because even if you do get something, you're going to get karma for it one way or the fucking other. Okay? Because you're stealing, thieving, lying, manipulating, and participating with people who are doing it and who could care less about who they're doing it to. Probably want that person homeless. Lord have mercy, honey. Okay? So one way or the other, you're going to get it. So I feel like, yeah, you had the happiness. You had the blessing. And there could have been more that was designed. Well, I didn't even mean to say design, but designed to come to you. And you missed out on it. Listening to thieves. Yeah, right. Or whoever can. So once again, if it's not you, you know, take it as it resonates. Again, maybe it was done to you. I certainly hope that resonates with some Cancer. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here. I am the Monat Tarot. Hype my videos, please. You all have favor. Peace.